Hello everyone, this is the Magic Master, and welcome to the Greatest Attorney Chronicles. This is a new series because I've been playing the Phoenix Wright trilogy with my friend, and I had a lot of fun with it, but they're not here, and I still wanted to play, and I thought, you know what if I just did silly voices for YouTube? That'd be fun. So yeah, we're doing this now. This is like a prequel game. According to Google, it has no spoilers for anything else, so I should be fine there. If you don't know what Ace Attorney is, it's a detective visual novel game. I don't know, we'll see. Press any key. Select adventure. And our options are the original game or the sequel. We should probably do the original game. New game. Oh, look at this, we got animated cutscenes. Oh, shut up,
The
others.
Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide. But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Okay, there you go. I guess that's the setup for the game. Episode 1, Bienvenue au le Carnival. Sure, The Adventure of the Great Departure. I almost didn't read that before it faded off because I was too busy reading the French. Wow, that's loud. (22nd of November, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature? Judicature. Defendant's Antechamber 5. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? What? Oh, no, nothing. Save your glares, murderer. Sorry. Oh no, I didn't think this one through. My name is Rhinosuke? I think that's how you say that. Rhinosuke Naruto. Not Naruto, that can't be right. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to say their name so I don't butcher it for the entire playthrough. 1 second. Okay, having googled it, it appears it is Ryunosuke Naruto. So we're gonna try that, Ryunosuke. I think we've got that. But we definitely haven't got that, and I'm very sorry, but I think it's as good as I'm gonna get it, so we're gonna move on. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yumi University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. That's enough! Oh, this is a different person. Oh, the 3D sprites are funny. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Tisk, technicalities. Look at you, you haven't even graduated yet. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Ryunosuke? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because all of these names are names I can't do. Because, like, the other game is, like, Phoenix, and Maya, and Mia, and those are names I can say. I'm so sorry, because I'm going to be butchering names. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Huh. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these last few days. Yumi University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me, I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Ryunosuke? Was that what I said? I've forgotten how to say their name. Oh boy. We'll get it. If not this video, I will rewatch the thing over and over until I can say it. Kazumaya Sogi, my best friend. Also in his second year at Yumi University. But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate. It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yeah, that's when all this started. Ooh, flashback. Hey, and look, this is the 2D now. Congratulations, Kazuma! It looks like you're gonna get to study abroad at last! I know, I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So, you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud, as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Are we going to Britain? Because British names I should be able to do. Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only it were that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Asogi, may I have a word? Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Okay, what does this guy sound like? I'm just doing the same voice for everyone right now, which is a problem. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Sogi, you should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. Alright then, Ryunosuke. See you in the courtroom. Yeah. Thanks, Kazuma. Thanks, random bowing lady. And then we just stare at this guy. Oh, this is awkward. If I may. Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant. Oh no, not again. Ryunosuke Naruhiro, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yuen Mikitoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yumi University. Ah, Professor Mikitoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. Well, that seems harsh. What? Ah, as I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you. So then you told us for him? That's not really nice. You probably should have let him keep that secret if he wanted to. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it! I swear it! I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial. Sorry? What do you mean? Oh, I like this music. You'll soon understand, once proceedings get underway. But then what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction. Right, so as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. I do? But what will the question be? Surely not, do you accept the accusations brought before you? Of course not. Defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. Ah, it would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. (22nd of November, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. I don't know why words aren't coming to my brain today. Courtroom 2. So this is a courtroom. We don't know what a courtroom is. This does not bode well for us. Especially, okay, anyway. The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded this be a secret trial. A secret trial? A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time. But for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency, as is the defense. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to the trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? I mean, I guess, you know what? Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? Let's defend ourselves despite having no idea what a courtroom is. Because, like, what could possibly go wrong, you know? Your Excellency, no confirmation is required. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for his defense. Yes! What is the meaning of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You'll be... what? What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? Professor Speaking is not working. Professor Mikitoba told me everything, just now, before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off? No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Tisk, Professor Mikitoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel, really? Objection! Objection! Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Huh? Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetuated a most heinous crime indeed. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. That's not encouraging. So, let's start with the simplest of questions. Oh, yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I care to remember. But, wait. Oh, I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again? You know me so well. All the relevant information in this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that. His voice has changed to being way softer than it was a minute ago. I think because the judge's voice is now harsh and I can't do that too much or it will kill my throat. It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of E. Oh, that is different than the other game. E instead of tab. Okay. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press E for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. Court record. This is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with E. What have we got? We've got a university collar pin. Oh, it won't let me see. Okay, fine. We'll switch to people first. You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press C to go back. Okay, so is this our John H. Wilson, the victim in the case? He was a visiting professor of medicine at University from the British Empire. And he has a name I can pronounce. Which is good, because I feel really bad for butchering everyone else's. Okay, John H. Wilson, that's his name. I do want to know, won't let me. Okay, fine, we'll go back. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now, you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section of the court record, then press R to present. Try it now. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Tisha. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. Oh, of course, the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation, how could I forget? And yet despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? Oh, I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from all our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yeah, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. The British Empire. Wow. It's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go say hi. So I went over to the professor's table and introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency? How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? And I think we're gonna stop here and answer that question tomorrow. Oh, except I can't pause like that. G is to pause. State before the court the cause of death. Okay, there we go, we paused. So I'm gonna end this video here. Next time, we will hopefully defend ourselves and not get found guilty. But yeah, this is just a fun little series. I hope you guys like it. I'm having fun. I just like doing silly voices, and I feel silly talking to myself, but I feel less silly talking to a computer screen that is recording. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, Team Challenge.